Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is like the third, well, no, now this is the fourth time I'm recording this. I really hope this works out. But happy 7/7 portal. It's been a really magical day. I hope you guys have gotten to connect to the land, do something special for yourself, maybe buy something for yourself that, yeah, can bring you benefit in your world somehow, like add value to your world. Um, so yeah, we'll go ahead and jump in. And I'm not even going to lead into this reading. I feel like I don't, maybe that was where we're going wrong, but Spirit, can you show us the theme for this reading today? Minus touch. Everything's working out in your favor. Good to hear. Super good to hear. That's kind of been the theme a little bit for the past couple. And you are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate? Yes, this feels so good so far. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck too, we have express yourself creatively. Start something new. So maybe there's a new project that you could begin with around your work. Tarot is specifically coming up, so I don't know if maybe some of you are interested in tarot, but engage with the creative pursuits, my friends. So, okay, for this character, things are working out. Like things seem to be flowing. In the heart space, things seem to be flowing. In the mind, things for the most part seem to be flowing. I'm gonna pull one of these cards that I made these cards a while ago, just with little intuitive messages. I'm actually hearing not to use these yet, but we will come back to these. We'll go ahead and dive in with tarot. And yeah, beautiful energy so far, you guys. There's like, it feels good in the throat too. So maybe some of us are beginning to speak up more. The Moon, Two of Cups, and the Judgment reversed. So whether you're somebody who is this is already a pretty cool and complex reading. Whether you are somebody who is wait, get this out. Whether you're somebody who has an attraction for somebody, or an attraction for something, or an attraction for a pursuit or a path, it's there for a reason. And it feels abundant in this timeline. I'm gonna go deeper. Can you clarify the Judgment card, please? 10 of Cups, upright. For the most part, it was like 3/4 upright. Okay. So I feel like this character is yearning to feel more fulfilled in their emotional body in their daily lives, if that makes sense. Like their path right now is to feel more fulfilled in their life, and they are heading in the right direction to make that happen. The Judgment card in the reverse being clarified, or the 10 of Cups clarifying the Judgment in the reverse. It's basically saying this person has kind of come from a place where they weren't emotionally fulfilled in the past, and therefore the 10 of Cups is what they're after. That's how I read this. It also feels like too, this is not necessarily just like a general reading, but it feels like it's related to love, maybe. Like just your feelings for somebody or something in general. 5 of Wands. Okay. I'm not going to be a reader who says like, okay, you're gonna be put through a test now. Like that's not, I don't feel that. But I hear um something around like heat and passion, um, deep conversation. Because like the Five of Wands coming directly after the Ten of Cups, it's like, I don't know what that's about. And then the Seven of Cups on the bottom too. I don't know what the Five of Wands is about. Can you clarify the Five of Wands coming after the Ten of Cups, Spirit? Knight of Wands reversed and the Seven of Wands. Wands, wands, wands. It's so interesting how tarot can tell us stories like that. Out of all of the decks, like, or out of all of the suits, all of the cards, just the probabilities of some of the spreads are just absolutely insane. So yeah, it's so interesting. This character, I feel like you are this obviously like whoever's watching this, you're this character who's going after your Ten of Cups. You're going after your emotional fulfillment. And things are working out in your favor and you're being asked to celebrate yourself more, maybe even kind of coincidentally like that intuitive message about buying yourself something. Maybe I don't want to say go out and just like splurge mindlessly, but like for me, for instance, I had 5 pair of shoes that I had to get rid of or got rid of the past couple weeks because I don't know how, but my big toes started just smashing towards the end of the shoe. One of the things that I did for myself is I went out and got a really cool pair of shoes that I could like dance in without breaking out the soles in like of the shoes. So I'm sharing that with you guys. Maybe there's something in your life that you have like you can go buy that will add value to your world and add benefit to your world. Um, I don't know why I fucking just said that. It's important though. Okay. But yeah, so back to the wands energy coming after your 10 of cups. It does feel like the 10 of cups, and this is so natural. When us like light workers, star seeds, intuitives, empaths, whatever you want to call yourself, psychic healer, alien, extraterrestrial, what the fuck ever. Um, what was I just saying? Whenever you yeah, are like setting a foot to go after for something that you want, that path is tested and tried by forces that don't want you to have that thing that you want. And I feel like for some people, these dark forces might appear through other people unconsciously. So there's shadowy energy that is unprocessed and might be projected onto you to try to distort your ability to achieve and attain your 10 of cups. Um, maybe that's why I was picking up on this like testing energy, like this be diligent about, your emotional stability, be just diligent with the maintenance of your psychic space, your energy in general. Um, and then, yeah, so on the bottom of the deck too, we have the Seven of Cups coming right after the Seven of Wands too. So it's like, it's confirming to me that the emotions are being tested. Like I don't want to say to protect your emotions, but in a way, maybe like protect them, don't like close yourself off from feeling them. That's not what I'm saying, but um, maybe don't share with everyone exactly how you feel and how deep that you feel it, if that makes sense. Some of that feels like it can be collected and kept to you for the time being. So, Page of Swords kind of gives me this other energy where it's like somebody's like creating drama or gossip or mischief, and it doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like the person who's trying the 10 of cups is this page. Like there's a page of swords in your life that's where there are page of swords. I feel like for some people there's multiple that are creating just like this immature like drama, gossip, just it's like they know their power and they're using their power in a wrong way. Like they're wielding their psychic ability in a wrong light. The way I see it, he's like staring at his sword. The page is like staring at his sword, like, I know what I can do with this. Meanwhile, right behind him, he's like creating all of this chaos, like with the wand's energy. It's kind of gross, honestly. Doesn't make me feel good. It's like very angelic energy at the start, and then halfway through, it's just like, who are you? Who are you? You know, it's like, can you give us more information? Who's this page of swords? Get the fuck out of here. Maybe maybe I'm wrong picking up on like exactly like the intention of this page, but it doesn't feel very good. Nine of Cups sideways. What? So this is like the wishes come true card. This is like the dreams come true card. Yeah, you guys, there's like a page, maybe they're not even maybe they're not consciously trying to derail you, but maybe for some, like they are very jealous or envious of you, and they don't want you to achieve your dreams. Like they don't want you to be abundant. They don't want you to be successful. It's really fucked up. Like if you have a page of swords in your life and you're really resonating with this reading so far, you should really like consider getting away from them and not spending time in their space. Um, some of you might need to clear a bunch of chords, real thick ones too. Okay. Knight of Cups. Kind of bringing me this back to this energy of you. Yeah, I definitely don't want you guys to feel fearful of this reading, fearful of what might be coming, like coming after you or coming for you or is battling up against you. Uh, but focus on having fun. Like get your mind off of this page, detach from them. Like there's something not fully right with them anyway. The Hierophant on the bottom, yeah, you already know what to do. Trust your intuition. Um, so that it, oh wait, that was not the first one. This was the first card. So the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this feels like it's helping up level you. It's like another one of those things that's helping strengthen your discernment. Uh-oh, Penny might get a toy, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, the Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, it's like if you keep your head held high and don't give in to people who are trying to victimize you or victimize themselves through you, um, keep your footing. Keep your footing. Opportunities await, decisions await. The wheel is going to continue turning, which is going to help you continue to see more and new opportunities that you hadn't seen prior. But it feels like with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, you might be clouded from literally not being able to see those new opportunities so far because we got to take care of it. Maybe this page needs to be taken care of first, and then the Wheel of Fortune will get around for you. I'm going to use this deck for a couple different messages. Okay. Do I have anything to share with you guys? Oh, I have taken a pause. Back in May, I took a pause on psychic courses, classes, workshops, group readings, and healings. And I am just now, I think a lot of you guys know why, but um, oh, my sister's calling. I can't answer you, Allison, but I'll talk to you soon. Um, she just distracted me. Yeah, so I took a pause on the psychic workshop with classes. I mean, I've only really done like one real big one so far. But I had intended to do a couple in June. and I didn't do them. But I just want you guys to know they're coming. And I'm also doing something in physical in person. It's in the works with a really cool place in downtown Phoenix. I'm gonna not share the details yet. But I'm also working to do an in-person, like extended classwork around psychic ability, spirit guides, and potentially, clairvoyance and extrasensory perception. So if you might be in the Phoenix area around sometime in August, consider that, and that might be fun. Okay. And then also too, there's going to be one coming. I'm planning one right now. It will be also held in August, but it will be online. It won't be in person. But I should say there's two. One is going to be a really, really, really beginners for people like just beginning to access their psychic ability. And then one is going to be for those that already have a baseline of their skill and have another activation as far as learning new skills, learning new information, and expanding off of that stuff. So more details to come soon. Okay, last shuffle, and then we'll get into it. Council of Light. And I'm not going to read out of the guidebook. I'm just going to share some intuitive information that comes from this, but maybe in the future, I'll do them differently. So Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You are being supported right now. This is confirmation that you have not only your ancestors, but guardian angels, protectors, spirit guides, that if you're on an organic ascension timeline, you have help beyond what you probably recognize. And even through some of the density, you're being divinely guided. Pleiades, second card, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This is beautiful too. So there are some souls who are on the planet, not where, like, yeah, their mission, their sole purpose is to expand themselves, to grow and evolve on a soul level. But there are also souls too that come through these different star systems that are equipped and tasked with like this, essentially like multiple missions where their job is not just to uplift themselves and evolve themselves, but is to help hold space and evolve and expand other people. And it feels like you're a soul who has one of those, like a multiple mission type of deal, a type of contract, where yeah, your main mission is to continue evolving yourself, but like you're here to help other people as well. And birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Um, this goes back to earlier, the bottom of the deck of the oracle cards, which makes me feel like sometimes you forget this, or this is what you're lacking in, this is what you're letting go over your head, and kind of just like, oh, I'm forgetting that I can do this, or that I'm worthy of, like, there might be actual blockages that's keeping you from this. But for some, I mean, it might just be, oh yeah, like let's start this new project that I've been wanting to do, for others it might be, figuring out, what do you want to do, what do you want to do, what are you drawn to. And if you don't know, consider working with other people to dig up some of that, to unearth some more of your soul, so that you can continue to activate that path. But you really are here to birth this new age that has begun. And I don't want to say you don't just do that by showing up on Instagram every day, but there's more to it. I feel like I'm just now kind of expanding on a new portion of my mission by doing these YouTube readings, by just sitting in front of this camera and not just doing tarot, but like speaking and getting the frequency out, helping. I don't even fucking know if it helps people, but like I know it's part of the mission to hold space more. And so, feeling that out too for some of you guys. What's spirit calling you to do? What's your higher self calling you to do? I'm gonna pull a Chiron card. And I think we'll wrap this up. Keep it nice, short, and sweet. Take the word victim off your person, out of your vocabulary. It reeks with the old energy and does not suit your magnificence. I had an experience with somebody today around this. It was, I'm not going to get into it, but I mean, my morning was set up for this person that did not end up on like some weird miscommunication around session. They like had forgotten they had a session apparently, and they didn't pay for it, like just whatever. But once I had told them that I'm canceling the session, and they turned it around and made me feel like they were now the victim because I did something bad because I was in the wrong for it was just okay. Anyway, anyway, we all can put more intention into not living from our wounded places. And for some people, it really is easy is just letting go of that word, letting go of that title, letting go of that energy, that label in general. Like you have, for some people, you have healed it enough. You have done that work. Yeah, it comes up from time to time through other experiences, but like re-identifying with that self that you no longer need to identify with is part of the thing. And just reflecting back to this person too, they said they had forgotten about their session because they had PTSD, and that it was like really rude of me to not understand or respect that. Part of it though too is like I would have loved to hold space for this person to help heal that aspect of self that felt like they were a victim of me, like that I did something wrong to them just because they had PTSD and this whole thing happened with their session. Um, but like it's interestingly enough, this person doesn't know, but like I was also diagnosed with PTSD in the past for different experiences. So I understand and respect the diagnosis. Um, so anyway, yeah, back to you. Um, you're not a victim. And when I just said that, did that trigger you? If it did, there is an aspect of self that might still want to be looked at and loved. But if that felt empowering when I just said you're not a victim, you might be ready to move on farther than you think. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. Vibrating higher, dear ones, is not just a group of words. It is not even a concept. It is a manifested reality. If we keep re-identifying with these victim mindsets, these aspects of self that are stuck in really dense consciousnesses, our reality is going to be dense. Again, there's multiple aspects of self at play. Who do you want to be? Which ones do you want to work with? Don't leave any of them out, but work with all of them, heal all of them, love all of them. So hope this message resonated. If it did, consider liking and subscribing, and yeah, help keep spreading the word. So with all the love, I will see you guys next time.